We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. It's Astros Baseball on the Show. Next. Brady Singer, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Striding in, Brian Ramiro. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. The pitch.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Danny Nowakowski. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Valdez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And yet another throw over, being especially careful here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he takes a called strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Salvador Perez. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Standing in now, Shea Clark, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now with the play. Welcome, everyone, as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His line against Justin Verlander, he's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball swung on and missed. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
3-1 now. Carlos Correa will be next. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Batting first, the shortstop, Carlos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one skied out toward right. Ramiro is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Royals are on top, 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Elvis Villarreal batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series. He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect from the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So striding forward now, Vinny Domit. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. So digging in now, Damon Rodriguez will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
Batting 9.
Into the box now, Adam Doherty. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 21 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Grounder down the line at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with nobody out.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Springer gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Verlander offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting 5th. No left fielder.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Some of our nation. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brian Ramiro.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still on 1 and 2, and he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Luis Valdez.
So now to the plate, Luis Valdez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Here's the 1-0. Runner's going. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
The 2-0 on the way. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner at third here, nobody out. That one's in there, 3-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
At the plate, Danny Nowakowski. Pitch out, nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. Just missing here, 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder. A runner at second, nobody out. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Christopher Bagley will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Shea Clark. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On the year, Clark comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Fouled off. Clark is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 2-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now back. The first base.
Now at the plate, Elvis Villarreal. He's set. Here it comes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. The relay. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Colin McHugh is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in now, Vinny Domit, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Popped him up. Altuve has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. KC leads this one 5-0. Welcome in, everyone. We're in the third inning here with nobody out. Standing in, Tyler White, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramiro is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Here's Jake Marisnick. His line against Justin Verlander. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Fouled away. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Holiday, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Just hung in there on that one. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Damon Rodriguez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Striding into the box, Adam Doherty. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in once again, Brian Ramiro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Has a look, now the pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Doherty, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bunt attempt with 2 outs, but the throw will beat him at first. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw.
The center fielder, number 4.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. George Springer the next to hit as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 on its way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5.
The designated hitter.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Luis Valdez.
That's a ball.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
No strike.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Christopher Bagley. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bagley leads off first with 1 away. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box, Shea Clark. Pitch outside, the throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The 1-0. Fouled off. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5. At the plate, Yonhervis Solarte, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Tyler White is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. His line against Justin Verlander, he's gone 2 for 5. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping up now, Ryan Holiday.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Holiday.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here, and they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Right fielder.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Now another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Three-two pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
George Springer the next to hit. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defense.
Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Elvis Villarreal. Now here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Solarte arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping in, Vinny Domit, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch. And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Damon Rodriguez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 2-1. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Doherty, man at first after the 2-out walk. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
McHugh pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. He stays alive, still 2-2. Rodriguez at third with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Still even at 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is in the air to left. Domit comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that means Yangervis Solarte will be the next to bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. High in the air out to center field. Bagley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter,
Tyler White will bat next. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. James Hoyt is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
number 51.
7th inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brian Ramiro. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball one. That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2. He squares, and it's in the air. And a catch is made for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Luis Valdez.
Luis Valdez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Blowing away with that one, it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now for Kansas City, Christopher Bagley.
24.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside ball.
2 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. KC down. Trevor Rosenthal gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick.
The designated hitter, Jake.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that pitch is out. Yeah.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's
Now
in swing mode.
catcher,
That pitch wasn't
Ryan.
even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball one to start the at bat. The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Aaron Luke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8.
The catcher, number 13.
All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Curtis Rodriguez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 11, Curtis Rodriguez.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Lou is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Springer. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batter.
Ready now, Elvis Villarreal.
Villarreal.
First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
The count is 1-2.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Scorched to third. Bregman gloves it. On to White at first, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. A defensive change.
Ralph Ludwig is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Curtis Rodriguez.
So here's Josh Reddick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Rob Tejada is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 99, Rob.
Alejandro Sanchez is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 30, Alejandro Sanchez.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So stepping in, Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's George Springer, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go. Ken Giles enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Vinny Domet is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Giles, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-0 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch is high, the throw, offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Grounder down the line at third. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now
at the plate, Adam Doherty. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken, the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis Valdez.
To the plate now, Luis Valdez. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Ramiro on third with 2 out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. And he misses again. Ball 3. Christopher Bagley would be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in the run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Royals 7 and the Astros 3. Kevin Quackenbush takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ramiro is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Now to the plate, Tyler White, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Kansas City get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Justin Verlander wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Brady Singer couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Royals combined to allow only 4 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-3. At the start of the day, the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, and the Royals are in 2nd place in the AL Central. The Chicago White Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-1. As of today, the Indians sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division, while the White Sox are 4th in the division. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 16-1. In the standings, the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. Jacob Junis picked up win number 8 this year, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 4-2. As of right now, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Red Sox are atop the division. The Arizona Diamondbacks swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 9-5. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays sit in third place in the American League East Division, and the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. The Baltimore Orioles grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-6. As of today, the Orioles sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Yankees are fourth in the division. The Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-4. At the start of the day, the A's are leading the AL West, while the Mariners are fourth in the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Angels are second in the division. The Washington Nationals put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Braves 7-4. Heading into the day, the Nationals are in second place in the NL East, and the Braves are atop the division. Aaron Nola grabbed win number 9 this year, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins 4-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. As of today, the Phillies sit in second place in the National League East Division, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. The Chicago Cubs combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-0. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. As of right now, the Cubs are atop the NL Central, and the Dodgers sit in second place in the National League West Division. The Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-2. In the standings, the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central, and the Padres are in fourth place in the NL West. The Pittsburgh Pirates pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-1. At the start of the day, the Pirates are in third place in the NL Central, while the Reds are fourth in the division. Fernando Machado was a triple away of completing the cycle as the Rockies downed the Mets 4-3. Heading into the day, the Rockies are in second place in the NL West, while the Mets sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. The San Francisco Giants combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Giants sit in first place in the National League West Division, while the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.